Hey, how you doing? Joe from Queens here. A little bit of a different type of video today. We're not going to shave. I'm just going to give you a tour of my shave den, tour around the house, my shaving supplies, and you'll see how bad I have this RAD, this razor acquisition disorder. So come with me. Let's take a little look around and tell me what you think. All right, here's my little bookshelf that's in my living room with some of my things here. A little bit later on I'll show you everything one by one, but this is pretty much how I have everything displayed in my living room. All my razors and shaving stuff. One of my prize pieces here on the wall, one of my prize pieces, the Gillette wall display with some vintage items. Nice little wall display there. Speaker here, I have one of my finer pieces, the toggle. Here's my shave den itself. This is how I have everything pretty much laid out for now. It always changes, but this is pretty much how I have everything laid out. And you can see I put my razor blades on this magnet that I'm going to use the second or third time. And then they go into the blade bank. This is my little shave den here. I do my shaving. Here we have a little medicine chest. I have first aid supplies for when the shaving gets out of hand. I keep a lot of my shaving things. It's mostly shaving things in here. For first aid stuff when I cut myself. But, that's section 1, there's 3 sections. And here's section number 2, more first aid supplies. And as we come down, a lot of shaving things. Even some iodine. And Tums, and we come down. There's my my dad's old Gillette Tech. This is the one I remember him shaving with all the time. Blades, shaving sticks. Go down a little further, little corn huskers, some essential oils, some other junk. And that's the section 2. Section 3, you're gonna have to forgive me. I do have some cans of goop from the old days, and every so often, I confess, I use a little bit, but not too often. Not too often. I keep my brushes in here for now until I get more. Shaving stuff, toothpaste, witch hazel, some smaller travel items, including spike that is, and that's section 3. If you look at this tax stamp here, it's from 1955. This took $50, and what it is. It's a Gillette blue blade, 10 for 50 cents, coin returned if empty, razor blade vending machine, hung up, probably here's a 57 tax stamp, probably hung up at a bus terminal or train station or who knows where. But I wish it could talk. I wish it had pictures of the people using it back in the 50s in California and Los Angeles. So This is hanging up in the living room, part of the shave den. Here's my dresser shelf, and have a little shaving display, I guess you would call it here. This is in the bedroom. Two razors, a few Avon products, some toys, some old Gillette trucks and things like that. I have this in. Here's where I keep a lot of blades here and razors. How you fix for blades? You can see you could buy Gillette blades 5 for a quarter, 10 for 49 cents, you save a penny, 20 for 98 cents, you save 2 pennies, I guess. And I keep a lot of my razors here. This used to probably be in a drugstore or someplace like that sold razors. I have this one, and I have one more that I'm starting to fill this one up. More razors. This is looks like an older one. This is made out of wood. It's an older one. We also have some blades here, Gillette blades. Blade dispenser here. And that's about it. So what do you say? And as you can see, I ran out of room. So I have some shelves with other items. Plenty of brute throughout the house. As we go below our bubblegum machine, there's more shelves here. I keep a lot of odds and ends, a lot of shaving stuff in here, as you can see. Plenty of additional extra supplies when we need. We have. Well, here's my collection of Gillette razors. Let me start with the Gillette razors. I have about 31 razors, and let me tell you a little bit about them. Well, we have some Fat Boys and a Slim, some Black Beauties. We have some open comb, some closed comb, quite a few Gillette Techs. We have, I think the earliest razor we have is from 1921, and they go up, I think, to the early 80s. I think one of the Black Beauties might be the early 80s. So these were the ones I started collecting first, the Gillette razors, vintage razors. I have Tavel, Milord, and quite an extensive collection of Gillette razors. We have some flat tips, a couple of red tips. Those are the aggressive ones, and one of them is my birth year. I have a blue tip. It's a mild razor. I'll use that after I do a heavy shave and I have a few wounds, a few war wounds from using an aggressive razor like the Future or something like that, or a slant. But there's Dad's razor there, and right next to the blue tip, that's the gold Tech. That's the first one I started using, and I just kept adding to the collection here and there. A razor here, a razor there, and the Gillette collection grew. And then I went on to other razors that I'll show you in a little bit, of all different kinds. But I think the Gillette razors and the Merkur razors are my favorite razors. Those are the ones that I use the most. I sent one of my Fat Boys out to Phoenix to Matt over at Razor Emporium, and he did a tremendous job with it. There it is. What a gorgeous, gorgeous razor. I don't even use it. It's just better than new. It's just on display, and I just keep that one on display. He did a fantastic job. I've sent him other razors since then, and I've bought other things from him. And I think he's the guy. He's the guy for razors. He's the top-notch guy when it comes to fixing a razor. But you know, these are pretty much my razors for Gillette. The Aristocrat, I have two of those. One is new old stock. I don't use that one. And I have one that's hardly been used. I use that one once in a while. I have a new old stock Tech that I use once in a while. And it's about 31 razors in the Gillette collection that I use. And the Toggle, of course, which is the top of the line for me. That's the best one that I have, and I use that one only once in a while. But once in a while, I use an old blade with them too. So I really get a shave from when the razors were produced. But I have a Lady Gillette, and you can see there's two different Black Beauties. One is newer, it has the plastic bottom, and quite a few flare tips, a few in cases, a few not in cases. So I keep them on display, and they're in the rotation, and every so often it's its turn, and it gets to give me a shave. Those are my Gillette razors. This one's a 1921 razor, if I'm not mistaken. I got this one recently. It's really in fantastic shape for such an old razor. So that's the oldest one, and it comes in a nice silver case, and really gives you a great shave with the open comb. That's a fantastic, fantastic razor. And you know, the Fat Boys can't be beat. Slim can't be beat. The Black Beauties can't be beat. So these are the ones I started collecting in the beginning when I first started collecting razors. Well, let's move on to the Merkur razors. I only have 9 of those. I don't have quite as many. I have the Bakelite, the red and black Bakelite, a couple of 34Cs, one in gold, one in silver, a couple of barbershops, one is an open comb, one is a slant. And these are also my favorite razors. Of course, the Merkur and the Fuchsia, or Fuchsia. Two of my favorite. I think the Fuchsia is my favorite razor. And let us not forget the old Merkur here, the vintage one. I think it's from the 50s. It's a slant. It's a beauty. All right, let's move on to some of my other razors. I can see there's a Tradier. There's a Wilkinson sword, a knack, some maggot razors, an icon slant, Krona, there's a Yuma, and a Lord, and the Cooper. The Cooper was made in Brooklyn. And here's one that was made a little farther away than from Brooklyn. This is a Bakelite that was made in Russia. It's not a slant, but it's a nice razor. It's a Bakelite. These are some of my other razors. Some of them are very inexpensive. Cobra, that's expensive. So sometimes I enjoy using a very inexpensive razor, sometimes an expensive razor. Depends. You know, here's my Bic, and some good razors. Some of them very, very inexpensive. The maggot razors are a great, great value. Tradier is pricey, but it's just built so well. Just such engineering. That and the icon slant are just made so well. Terrific razors that I just can't decide what razor to use. It's a tough decision every day. And hindsight being 2020, I think I got a little carried away with these Techmatic razors. Different packaging, disposable ones, short touches are disposable. I think I got a little carried away here, but what are you gonna do? Great razor, they stopped making them. Even Schick made one called an auto band razor. It's a lady short touch by Gillette as a disposable. The Gillette short touch. A little carried away, but they're hard to find the refills for them, blades. It's the Schick. But hey, you know, what can I say? Another one of my favorite razors. Let's face it, they're all my favorites. The Schick Injectors. Got quite a few of them. Golden 500, Bakelite, a couple of adjustables. Persona makes a injector type razor. The blades are still being made for them, so what the heck? Great shave with the Schick Injector. It's somewhere between a straight edge and a double edge. It's somewhere in the middle. We'll also give you a 20-year guarantee in 1939 that the razor would last so long. It just keeps going and going and going. Always a pleasure. They came in a can for free. They had gimmick razors like the tennis racket razor, the stick Schick, which was like a stick shift on a car. Great razors. That's that one in the package, in the white package. That's not a real Schick, but it's made by another company. Well, here's some, I guess, cartridge razors, but they're pretty good. The Atra, Schick Plus, the Bonded, the Wilkinson Sword Bonded is fantastic. Brooklyn College, I guess they gave these razors out to the incoming freshmen years ago. It's the Schick Slim Twin. And I guess they wanted well-shaved college freshmen back in the day. In a can, that's you used to find that in the mailbox. They would send out free razors, so you'd buy the blades, so they would have a customer. There's a Schick in a box, and the Vector is the European version of the Atra. They don't make the bonded blades anymore, Wilkinson Sword. It's a shame. They were a wonderful blade. Always get a good shave out of the bonded blades. And last but not least in my collection, the single edge razors. We have two gems, and the little guy on the right is an Eversharp. They give you a great shave with a master barber's stroke. Alright, so anyway, that was a small little view, little tease into my shave den. If anybody has any suggestions for part 2, if you want me to go into the razors a little more in depth, or just go into the blades and the pre-shaves and the aftershaves, balms and colognes, etc. Let me know. If nobody's interested, I won't bother. But anyway, a good way to end this video. A little package here. Came to me here. And it came all the way from Brazil. This is from Claudio, Portugal. He was kind enough to send me this box of goodies. So we're going to open it up. And let's see what we got. Without slicing ourselves up in the process, right? Got newspaper? No. Let's see what we got. First of all, we have a note. Let's see what it says. It says, Joe, I hope you enjoy all Brazilian shave stuff. Claudio. Oh, nice one. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Let's save that. Let's see what we got. Let's see, we have some Fasano shave cream. And I see we have some, what is this? This is a balm. Looks like it's also Fasano. I guess that's the brand over there. We have plenty of Fasano. And we also have some Bic shave cream, look at that. And we have some Gillette blades. Never saw these before. And what do we got here? See if we can open it. Fasano aftershave. Look at that. Claudio, you're too kind. Thank you. It's a package on the way from here to the stuff from here. All right, everyone. So, that's about it for this video. I figured it was long enough. Let me know if anybody has suggestions for part 2. In the meantime, stay well, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.